I do have another example of how hard counting is. If we could get to that, we're going to do it today, but maybe we can move it into this slot because it does kind of fit here. Math is hard. Math is a difficult thing. Okay,
I think I know where you're going, and I love that you're going here.
Sometimes we work really hard and we try to get the math right, and sometimes just doesn't work out that way.
Well, that's why we have a margin of error.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
This, however, did not fall into the...
Because you need a margin of error. Because sometimes, you could be wrong by 3%, 2%.
You can. That's right.
What I mean? And so that margin of error, we all understand.
Well, there was a study that came out a few weeks ago, and it was in the science journal Nature. Now, this is one of the most prestigious scientific journals.
Yeah, that's a big one, yeah.
Heavy peer review goes into this process.
Yeah, you don't just get something published in Nature where it's
gold standard here. Yeah. And what happened is it was about global warming and how the Earth's oceans are warming faster than previously thought. And they were very sure of this. They went through, they laid out all of their work. And one of these, and you know how this happens, one of these climate deniers got a hold of the study.
those guys. Are they still, we are not picking them up and throwing them in jail yet?
I don't know why.
Okay.
I think they should all be in prison.
Okay.
If not worse.
So what did this guy do?
So this guy decided to check the math.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean,
science denier.
Typical science denier.
Right.
Because as we know, science should be published and never questioned again.
Exactly right.
When you find out something like the Earth is flat, you go with it forever. You don't
what you
question
need
it.
to do is when you hand in kids, if you're listening and you have a math paper that has to go in, turn it to the teacher. If she comes back and says, "Hey, these answers are not right," you just say "science denier."
Right.
And I mean, who is she to check your math?
That works really well.
Exactly right.
So this study was published on behalf of Princeton University, with institutions in China, Paris, Germany, and the U.S. National Center for Atmospheric Research and Geophysical Fluid Dynamics Laboratory. This is.
I don't think they have a mathematician.
No, I'm sure not. What they found was the certainty of the study not quite as certain as they thought. What they discovered was, and the evil climate deniers, one who found this out, that their estimates of how sure they were completely wrong. In fact, it was 10 to 70% wrong.
So the margin of error usually is about 3%, but this could be as high as 70%.
70%. And to their credit, they have now come out and recognized that the evil climate skeptic was actually right, and they are submitting corrections to the study. This one guy, all of those places looked at it, all the peer review went on, they all got it wrong. This one guy looked at it and said, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Pointed the error out, and to their credit, they are actually correcting it now.